In this episode, we go down the information superhighway, hunting for toys. So, stick around. Hello, fellow dorks and dorkettes, and welcome to Internauts Go! It's time for us to suit up, head down the information superhighway, and go hunting for toys I wish I had when I was a kid. Before we get started, let me run down the rules as they usually are in every Internauts Go episode. We are looking for the best match. We are not looking for the lowest prices, the highest prices, the ending soonest. We are just going under the best match search category. Alright, Internauts, here we go. We have eBay pulled up, and as usual, we are just going by the best match within the search. Yes, I could look for ending soonest, cheapest price, all that great stuff, but this is just a browsing, if you will, to get an idea if I'm able to get these items I wish I had when I was a kid. So this is just a good way to get an average. And yeah, I do a little bit more investigating behind the scenes to see if I can secure any of these items. But for now, we're just taking a look to see if the market's crazy, if it's fair, if it's doable. So, without further ado, our first search is for the Remote Control R2-D2 from Kenner in 1978. So, let me put it in the search bar. So, C R2-D2. We'll just put in 1978 and see what we get. Oh, here we go. Yeah, get out of here with your alerts. Okay, used vintage, 1978 Star Wars R2-D2, remote control RC figure. No remote control. Okay, $50 or best offer. Looks a little beat up too. Look at that. The chrome plating there is a little nicked up. And surprisingly, they don't have his eye sensor forward. This is really weird. Does this person even know what they are listing? Or is the other side that messed up that they're hiding it? Let's take a look because I'm curious. Ooh, look at that. Eek. That looks very pocked up. Other than that, electronic, do not drop. Wise choice. The battery compartment looks pretty clean. It's just that this nickel plating or chrome plating or whatever is just very pocked up. Look at that. So, next. Let's get rid of that. Here's one for $150. Looks to be in good condition. $52. Vintage, 12-inch. Original, great color, no plans. Is this the remote controlled one, or is this just one from the 12-inch line? Let's take a look and see. It is a nice looking R2. I'm impressed if that truly is from 78. That looks really good. That looks like the battery compartment there. Ooh, it's not a battery compartment. It's just a neat little add-on. Like Kenner took the original remote controlled one and then made it for a cheaper price, possibly, without the electronics. Kind of neat. Here we got a vintage R5-D4. We have a bunch of vintage R2s, 99 cents. Ooh, the stickers look pretty rough. Here we got R2-D2 8-inch remote control droid robot Star Wars with the box for 60 bucks. That doesn't sound too hateful when you're talking about a Star Wars relic from 1978 still in the box. Or is this going to be one of those cockamamie things where it's like, psych, we're just selling the box? Look at that. That looks awesome. There he is. There's that big antenna I was talking about that you could whip somebody with. And it looks to be in fair condition. A little bit of carbon scoring, if you will, up around the legs there, but not too bad. 4 days left on this. I might have to add that to watch list. I think that's pretty snazzy. We have another D5, or R5 D4. Whoa, a vintage won the card. $1,079.99. Here's a figure lot. 44 figures, original, for $319. That doesn't sound too crazy. I mean, that's less than $10 a figure. Here's just the R2 part of the X-Wing. Here's a 12-inch for $110. $35 remote controlled, no remote. $36. $16 shipping though, so it would be $52 together. No remote. Wait, remote control figure, no remote works. Right here's the remote. What you trying to pull, my man? Or my lady? Wait a minute. Now, do you say in here, hey, remote's in the picture, but you don't get it? I do not know if the remote control functions work. It takes 2 9-volt batteries and D batteries in the Droid alone. It will not include any batteries. Wire in the remote may not be original. No, that does not look original. I mean, the R2 itself looks pretty good. The remote control, on the other hand, that's seen some better days. No remote. Whoa. An AM portable radio with strap. Let's check this out. Look at that. I love these kind of oddities. Very neat. Look at that. I think the strap's what makes it, man. Can you imagine somebody roller skating down the sidewalk with this around their wrist, jamming out to the, the latest disco tunes of 1978? That's what I see when I look at it, and that's awesome. There are a lot of R5D4s. A Twiggy. 12-inch R2-D2 complete with both Death Star plans. That's interesting. Looks very yellowed though. Let's see if that's just the lighting or if that's really the condition he's in. And the Death Star plans? That's pretty rad. Hello, allow me to zoom. Nah, forget you then. For $100 I ain't interested. Here's just the chrome dome head part. Okay, now my honest assessment is it's very doable if I had the money. I mean, that does not seem too crazy to me, especially the $36 one. I would hope or wish that the shipping was a little bit cheaper, but all in all, that's not a bad price to pay for, like I said, a relic, a Star Wars relic from 1978. I mean, that's pretty cool. So let's go to the second entry on the list, and that is the Superpowers Collection Green Arrow figure. So let's put in Superpowers Green Arrow. Let's see what we get. Here we got some recommended searches. We're going to blow past those. Here we have a vintage 1980s DC Comics Superpowers Green Arrow figure. Looks pretty darn complete. $35 with $5.13 shipping. Has 9 bids on it and 2 days left. So I assume it would probably go up in price a little bit more. I mean, it looks to be in great shape. It's complete with even the inserts, his bow and arrow. Uh-oh, we have a glitch here. That's not what I'm looking at, yet I'm getting this picture. So $80, $124, $44, $33, $300 in the package, $125, Gentle Giant Jumbo, 1/6 scale. What would that make it? 1/6 scale, 12 inch? Now 12 inch Green Arrow, that's pretty cool. Let's see if it says, because I'm pretty sure 1/6 is 12 inch. It doesn't say. It just says 1/6 to the scale. Here's $31 with $5 shipping, 2 bids. Oh look, here's like Amigo. Retro 8-inch figure with fist fighting action. $41.99. So this is a reproduction Mego, it almost looks like. And I ain't hating. That's one of the items that's actually on my, monster list of toys I wish I had as a kid. Here's 18 with $4.50 shipping with no bow and arrow. $7.99 with $5 with no bow and arrow. Then you get 35. Yikes. 13 hours left. $5 shipping. I mean, without the bow and arrow, though, that's kind of lame. But I'm thinking that bow and arrow is what is making him so expensive. Look at that. Just the authentic bow accessory, $75. $80. I wonder if I have an extra bow of something laying around that I can paint green and get one of these cheaper ones. Something to look into. I'm sure I have a bow I could spare somewhere and just paint it green, and I would be happy enough with that. But that's insane. So, okay, it is doable for the figure. Now, the accessories, that's a whole nother ball game. Oh, look at this. I like these DC Universe figures. This one's nice. Comes with 4 arrows. Now, do they have different heads? It looks like it. Give me a hover zoom, please. Hello? Come on. You're making me look bad, Internet. Come on. I'm an Internet. Come on. Toys R Us exclusive. Comes with the pins. I remember when the pins were so big in the 80s. Fine. There we go. So yeah, he has different arrowheads on there. That's a nice looking figure. $75. Hey, it's $1 per year. So, okay. I'm going to say, yet again, the figure itself is doable. The accessories, no. I'll have to see if I have like a G.I. Joe, like Naugahyde's bow or something laying around. That would work. Anyway, on to number 3, which was the Tron tabletop arcade game made by Tomy. Now this comes from 1982. So let's see what we get here. Tron arcade 1982 Tomy. It's very specific, but I see a lot of Tron cabinets for sale. Okay, these are the figures. We have a Tomy Pac-Man game. Okay, let us take away the Tomy and add tabletop to it. Tabletop arcade. I think tabletop may be one word, so we'll see what happens. Oh, wow. Oh, look. Coleco Frogger. Nice. Nice. I love those Coleco games. Oh man, what I would do for some of them. I think I've shared this story before, but I've always wanted one ever since a kid in elementary school brought one in when we had a snow day. When we had snow days in school, we could bring in board games and stuff because we were stuck inside playing. And I remember a dude brought like a couple of the ColecoVision or Coleco little tabletop arcade games like Donkey Kong and stuff, and oh man, I've been hooked ever since wanting one. And I mean, there's some neat little replicas floating around nowadays, and I have like an Asteroids one, but it's just not the same. Anyway, this search, we had no luck in. It didn't bring up anything unless we just search for Tron Arcade game. Okay, one last try, and then we will go on to number 4. Look at the Space Zap arcade game, a Tron. Here's just the marquee. One of my people I used to know has the Tron arcade game in his garage, I think. Hopefully he still has it with the light up joystick and everything. So awesome. Spent so much time playing that game. And you can play it without using quarters, which was awesome. But like I said, this actually brought up the arcade game, which I kind of thought. Oh, look at that. Here's a Tron tabletop. $5,500. Here's $1,000 for a complete art kit. I'm assuming that's not the game, just the art apparently. Yikes. Okay, that yielded no results. Next, the G.I. Joe Cobra Rattler from Hasbro, 1984. So, let's put in G.I. Joe Rattler. And let's be more specific, 1984. So we don't get any of the 25th anniversary ones thrown in there, because those are pricey. Here we go. Here's complete, plain and working condition, $102.51. 7 bids with 1 day left. Here we got a vintage 84 Cobra Rattler ground attack jet with missiles. We got, this looks pretty complete. Let's take a look. Now this is only 60, I think? Yeah, 60. With $18.26 shipping. Unfortunately, I personally wouldn't say these are complete unless they came with Wild Weasel. Ooh, no thank you, sir. Here we go, Wild Weasel for $10. 2 days left, 0 bids, $4.85 shipping. You know what? I'm going to put him on my watch list because he is probably one of my favorites. Just a great character design. Great color, just pops. Hello, add to my watch list. There we go, watching. I'm watching you, Wild Weasel. Here we got Rattler Jet Wild Weasel figure, blueprints, vintage Hasbro, 150. Wow. Ooh. $1. And all he needs is a rubber band? Let's check this out. I might be placing a bid, because I got plenty of rubber bands. Okay, we know what's important here. Look at the crotch, look at the thumbs, look at the maps on his legs. Here we go. Yep, just looks like the band is broke. Crotch looks great, thumbs look great. He looks in pretty good condition. The Cobra emblem looks good. The map and stuff on his legs look good. Yep. How much time is left on this? 6 days. Let's just watch it then and wait until a little bit later. $450, so... Oh, it was just listed. I can't jump on it yet. Just wait to see what happens. $16.50, good condition. See, it's at shipping. There's some pieces, $70. Has a bunch of missiles, $10 with $5. $225. Even comes with the file card. Pretty nice. Just a wheel for $30. My gosh. You know, and that is a big problem I'm having. I have a killer whale in pieces. I would love to cobble it back together, but unfortunately the pieces that I need are going for a pretty penny. So I'm kind of happy enough the way it is right now, but yeah, I would love to put it back together. Here's one strip for parts. That looks sad, man. Now, was that complete and you just tore it apart to try to make an extra buck? Or was it missing something? To me, it looks like you just tore a perfectly good Rattler apart to strip it and get some extra money out of it. Here's one for 100, complete-ish. 4 parts. It looks like it's missing his cockpit and stuff, his cover. So, I am guessing I can get a Wild Weasel pretty easily for a good price. But the Rattler itself, I don't think so. But the funny thing is, I mean, the 25th anniversary one goes for about the same price. Let's see if I just put in 25th. I know I'm getting off, going on a tangent here, and this is already pretty long episode, so I apologize. Yeah, look at these prices. You might as well pay the money and get a vintage one. Anyway, let's check out the 5th entry on the list. The last one, the best one. Ronald McDonald himself. So, let's check him out. Ronald McDonald. Should I just put in 1978? Oh, there we go. Let's see what we get. And of course I would want it with the grimace and the whistle. Oh, look at that. $35, $12.55 shipping. But then for $50, you get them in the box. $20. 20 hours left. $12.99 shipping. Look at that. And he looks like he's in good condition. His face looks clean. Oh, that would be like $33. I would have to consult the wife on that, unfortunately. Anything 20 or below, yeah, I'm pretty good with just making that decision on myself. Above that, gotta check. Well, come on, eBay. Let's look at the Grimace in his pocket. Look at that. Man. Just makes me feel all good on the inside. 20, 30 bucks. Here's 101 in the box. 40, 30, 25. Ooh. Looks like they washed his hair. 45, 55, 175, 40, 50. Oh, here's the other one that I see a lot. Not the same. Not a real cloth outfit. Not a whistle. Not a Grimace. Just a glorified pillow. Oh man, this one. Looks like he's seen some stuff. Ooh. Maybe 30. So, whoa, homie. Whoa. What is up with you? $1,400? And you're still going to ask for shipping? Do you people even look into what you're selling before you post it? Look at all these other prices, homie. What is your deal? If I had my druthers, I would get that $50 one in the package and be done with it. But I know that's a no-go. I can just imagine the conversation now of, dear, there's a Ronald McDonald I got my eye on. Yeah, that won't go over. But I will definitely keep a lookout on it. I want to put this, but $23.15 shipping though. Let's just take a look, shall we? Did we already? I don't think we did. Hug him, his whistle blows. Pull the string, Grimace shows. That sounds a little not savory. Yeah. I think that is a super awesome fair price, but that shipping, man. What is... eBay, why have you forsaken me? I'm an internaut. Respect me. So for 30 bucks, I can get a pretty darn good Ronald. 30 bucks, 40 bucks. That gives me hope that maybe one day I'll be able to get them. But not today. So we're going to leave it there. And yeah, we had some ups, we had some downs, we had some total no-shows, but all in all, there's some very doable things here, so that makes me excited. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you got something to say, please leave a comment. I love reading them, and I love getting back to everybody. And if you're new around here and you enjoyed this or any of the episodes down here, please hit subscribe. And if you hit that little bell icon, you will be notified whenever there's a new episode. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. Keep being rad and stay dorky.